England's King Edward III looked jealously across the English Channel. Wanting France for his own, he had added the fleur-de-lis, the symbol of France, to his own royal standard. This was an all-out declaration of war. And in 1337, he invaded. But France already had a king, Philippe VI. As the English burned their way across the land, Philippe's army and his legendary knights marched to meet them and came face to face with the English longbow. A simple weapon, but the most devastating the knights had ever faced. The heroes of France fell to storms of English arrows. The war engulfed the French countryside. By 1351, the conflict was focused on Brittany. One fight stands out as a spectacular display of chivalry and a symbol of the wider conflict between the two enemy nations.
Bun, airnya udah keluar, Bun.
The combat of the 30 is still commemorated here in Brittany. It was a dispute between two local families. Supported by the opposing sides in the war, the French and English commanders decided to settle it through a trial of knightly combat. Each side would choose 30 champions to fight on neutral ground. France prepared to defend itself against England's finest.
Combat of the 30 and 51. Where are you now? Where are you now? Under the sea. Where now for sea, lady. The knight engage.
Intent on ending the suffering of the French peasantry, Sir Jean de Beaumanoir sent a challenge to the English commander. 30 champions on each side would compete in a tournament for final claim to Brittany. With the battleground of the halfway oak agreed upon, Sir Jean set out to gather support from local knights. As a knight himself, Sir Jean followed the strict rules of chivalry and was expected to protect the local peasantry and ensure peace.
Kita hilangin dulu videonya. Ini nggak bisa pakai. Oh, bisa muter.
Obéir, c'est faire Girid.
Jalan dulu videonya. Off kamera. Okay, I'm here. Recruit champion to combat.
Je veux
Where
mon
is my
armée
combat?
règne avec moi. Mon destrier règne. Je ris dans vos volets.
Walker.
Honor est fuer. Girid. Donnez-moi vos mon destrier règne. Incontinent.
Incontinent.
Je ris dans vos
French
volets.
champion. Jalannya belok.
Morte les alouettes. Reste. Si,
Objective complete. Recruiter.
Most medieval tournaments were friendly in nature, held for sport and glory, but the combat of the 30 was arranged between opponents mired in war. English raids had torn through the countryside of Brittany and brought great hardship to the people.
And the people. And the people of the song.
Avant, compagnon.
Ini kenapa nggak nurut sama oh dia warna kuning, kita warna
Retrayez vos à moi. Pour votre service. Quand je commande, avant.
recruiter.
Avant, compagnon.
Recruiter champion Oliver Arel.
L'heure est de besogne.
Allahu Akbar. Ngantuk coy.
Retrayez vos à
Apa,
moi.
apa. Trader, friends.
Soyez prest, compagnon.
Friends ini ya. Yang tadi pun friends.
Je suis votre serveuse.
Sir Jean spotted an English raiding
Sir
party
Jean,
attacking a nearby farmstead.
Avertissez votre courage, compagnon.
No object. Besieged by English
Où
raiders.
sont vos commandements? Et comprête.
Attaque les forces, compagnon. Restons prêts.
The French knights defeated the English raiders, and Sir Guy de Rochefort joined Sir Jean's party.
Gue the Rochefort. 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 Rochefort.
Que faut-il faire? Royal, Cartas. Quel est votre plaisir?
Attendez les commandements. Retrayez vos à moi.
French champion.
Sir Jean's search next brought him to Sir Geoffroy Dubois, whose squires were contending with a detachment of English longbowmen.
Certes. Soyez prêts.
The knights would use the great speed of their war horses to charge the archers and overwhelm them.
Attention, chevalier.
The English longbowmen fell, but the French knights knew the enemy would attempt to retake the hilltop fortification and steeled themselves for further attacks.
Attack. Okay, defend the outpost.
Compagnon.
Ally under attack.
Certes.
Waduh, datang lagi. Defend the outpost. Muncul lagi. Dua puluh, 24, 23, 22, 21. Waduh, ya ini nggak bisa dikit. Jadi bisa melindungi diri sendiri. Objective complete. Recruit Geoffroy Dubois.
With Sir Geoffroy by his side, Sir Jean had secured the outpost.
Hotway, Mangoneo.
Avertissez votre courage, compagnon.
Compagnon.
Prendre, je commande.
French champion.
Looking to secure his honor, a young knight held his ground on a bridge in Sir Jean's path.
Win a duel.
Notre nom troupe de trucs.
Quels sont vos commandements?
Honorably conceding defeat in the duel, Sir Yves Charel joined the cause.
Obéir, c'est vertu.
Brest pour une sanglante Ati. Page! Page comme tes pères à Oxabitz. Regnez vos armes. Aveillez votre. Mettons nos en la bouée.
L'heure est de besoigner.
Canvas placed.
Counter place.
Vince Boston en la bouée. Un pied ci, un pied là.
Objective complete.
Un pied ci, un
Sir Jean entered the staging area for the tournament, where he prepared to choose which knights would join him in battle.
In the battle. New object, select champion to come
Each knight would be accompanied by his squires, young nobles in training to become knights themselves.
Je veux c'est comme vos voudrez.
Select the champion. Oh ini, select the champion. movement Japan entry. Lu mau pilih yang mana? Germany Martinelli. Yang mana ya infantry?
Où sont vos commandements?
Ma lance preste.
Où est votre plaisir?
Army dulu deh. Cavalry movement. Armor.
Sir Jean had selected his champions. As the sun rose, the two sides entered the arena, ready for the first round of combat.
And the combat. Oh ini duel ceritanya duel. Oke.
Grazie! Vecchi comandamenti!
Soyez prêts, incontinent.
Menang gue udah pakai kuda.
With both sides bloodied and bruised, the fighters called for a break, allowing the champions respite to bandage their wounds.
Reinforce unit and reset technology. Return to the field when ready. Within the cavalry, yeah. Alright.
Avayez votre! Vecchi comandamenti!
Access Metzvon. L'heure est.
Vectos nos en la bouée!
Refreshed and reinvigorated, the French knights returned to the arena for another round of combat.
Pèse vos commandements!
The combat of the 30 was about to decide which nation would control the Duchy of Brittany.
Metzvon donc en la bouée!
Donnez-moi vos habits.
Grazie! Vecchi comandamenti!
Round 2 has begun.
Triumphant, Sir Jean de Beaumanoir and his loyal knights claimed victory.
Claim to the victory.
The combat of the 30 had decided control of Brittany in favor of the French.
Control the Britain.
Little did the two sides know, this was just the beginning of a bitter war that would outlive them all.
Hah, udah keluar airnya. Victory. Lay.
After victory at the Combat of the 30, the French faced devastating raids from England's Black Prince.